Hi guys, my name is Peter from Art of Physio and this is the radial nerve floss. So the radial nerve is one of the three nerves that innervates your arm and wrist and hand. And it comes from the neck, then it courses underneath your collarbone, underneath your pec minor muscle, then goes into the armpit and wraps around your humerus, towards your elbow and towards the top side of your hand. So if you get any numbness or tingles or tightness in that area that just doesn't seem to go away, it's worth to check the radial nerve, because sometimes an entrapment there can cause those kind of issues. Also a tennis elbow, especially when it's chronic, there's oftentimes a radial nerve entrapment lying at the cause of that. All right, so when we're talking about nerves, we never really want to stretch a nerve because they generally don't react to that really well and can get flared up and aggravated when you stretch them for a long time or when you stretch them aggressively. But what they do react to pretty well is flossing. And flossing is basically moving it in both directions, but not like that. So we move them in both directions. So that means when you lengthen the distal side, you shorten the proximal side, and vice versa. So if you want to lengthen it there, you need to shorten it towards the other side. All right, so we know that it wraps around and it innervates that way. So if we want to stretch it, we bend the wrist, we extend the elbow, we twist the arm and move the arm up. Yeah, when you do this movement already, you will probably feel that there's quite a bit of tightness there. That's generally the radial nerve. If you want to test that and you tilt your head away and it increases, that's definitely the radial nerve. Yeah, just for the sake of trying, you can try that, but you don't want to do that for a long time. So, but if you want to floss it, so we know that's how you lengthen it, so that's how you shorten it. So that's how you lengthen it, and that's how you shorten it. That's how you shorten it. On the distal side, and tilting your head towards shortens it, and lengthens when you tilt your head away. So if we want to combine that, we're going to start here. So now the nerve is distally in a short position. I'm going to tilt my head that way and then pronate, bend my wrist and move it that way. Yeah, then I'm going to extend my wrist, bring it in and tilt my head away. Move that way and come back in. Yeah, the more the nerve can move, the higher you can move your arm. So if you have a lot of symptoms, you probably won't be able to get it all the way up there, and that's completely fine. Yeah, it can take a while to get you up there, but how high you go doesn't really matter. Yeah, as long as you don't get an aggravation of the symptoms, it's okay to feel something that it's tight, that it's pulling, but that should become less as you do a few more reps. Also important to remember is we don't want to overdo a nerve floss. If you overdo it, it can actually cause an aggravation of your issues and not a relief. So go to about max 10 reps and then have a break and then continue with what you are doing. And when you start feeling the issues again, then do another few. Yeah, but don't overdo it because that will just aggravate the issue. All right, good luck and let me know if you have any questions.